Well, let's take a look at this man in the Bible. Ecclesiastes 2 and verse 17, his name is Solomon. He says, "Therefore I hated life, because the works that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me, for all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Therefore I hated life." And I said at the beginning of this program, I said, if you get everything in life you want, you're still not going to be happy. You're still not going to be happy. Now, let's consider this man Solomon. Next verse, verse 6. "I made me pools of water to bring water therewith, the woods that brings forth trees." In other words, he made pools of water, water gardens to water other, I guess, trees. And, it just, the joy of doing something like this is very pleasurable. I made me a dry pond one time. I got a landscaping book, and it said, it's a dry pond. You dig a hole in the ground and you put a vinyl, a plastic in it, rubber plastic, and you fill it full of water, and you put a circular pump in it, and it made me a little waterfall that poured down in it. And the book said, the landscaping book said, weekend project. That's what the book said. And I've been working on it for 25 years. Every weekend. No, just kidding. But I can't maintain this thing. It always requires something. Be leery of these little, the weekend projects. Nothing is a weekend project. Nothing. But Solomon made all of these things, and and now I think a lot of people will say, well, that's cool, but I'm only one person. I can't do but so much. Well, let's notice what Solomon did. Verse 7. "I got me servants and maidens, and had servants born in my house. Also I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me." Now, this is cool. He had servants to do the work. Oh, I'm sure he participated in it himself, but our problem is, we would like a little help, would we not? Go out and mow that grass. Go do this. Go paint that house. Go plow that field. Well, this Solomon had servants that were actually born in his own home. Amazing. Amazing. Verse 8. He said, "I gathered me also silver and gold and peculiar treasure of kings and of province, and I got me men singers and women singers, and the delights of sons of men, as musical instruments, and that of all sort." What kind of music do you like? What kind of music do you like? Is it country, rock, or classical, disco, whatever? But, Solomon didn't just go out and buy the CD. He hired the whole band to come play for him. This is the kind of wealth that we're talking about. The man went on a pleasure addiction, addicted to pleasure. I'm just going to do everything that brings me pleasure.
Is that really in the Bible? What you think is in the Bible is not.